All right, hey guys, welcome back. Got another speculative mock draft for you. A lot of rumors swirling around out there about prime time going to Dallas to coach and what that would mean for his son Shedeur Sanders and the Cowboys franchise. Obviously, it's highly speculative that they're going to try and draft Shedeur. Dion said that he would only coach in the NFL if he got the opportunity to coach his sons. So maybe Shiloh will get to be a Make-A-Wish kid because he's not an NFL level player and get to play with his brother, Shedeur. So yeah, let's jump into it. Got the Cowboys trading up first overall with the Titans to secure their pick. Um, don't think it makes much sense to trade to number two if Tennessee can, trade with anybody else and somebody else could move up to one and take your guy. And then you're, heavily invested in something that you're not even getting. So that would be a nightmare. So ultimately, if they're going to do it, they're going to move up to one. And Tennessee's gonna be happy to do it. So they're uh, they're going to get some draft capital out of it. They probably don't want to reach on a quarterback right away. They might want to see another year of what Levis can do, or maybe start trying to draft a quarterback now that can replace him. Either way, they're happy to move back and take the capital. So yeah, we've got Dallas going first overall, and obviously Dion is going to take his son. He's going to take Shedeur. So Shedeur to the Cowboys, first overall. That would be pretty wild. All right, so you got Cleveland up next. The question is, do you go quarterback, right? Do you take a positional player? Um, Rumors are out there. They really like Cousins. They're very interested in that. So um, maybe that's what they want to do. Maybe they want to grab Cousins for a year, and they think that they can get their guy in the second or the third instead of having to spend so much on a guy like Cam Ward. Maybe they're not sold on him. So um, fair enough. I like Cam Ward. I think he's probably worth it here, especially if you're that franchise. But let's assume they're not going to do that, right? Maybe they'll go second round, and we're going to take Travis Hunter. They need a corner. They need a receiver. There you go. Easy enough. All right, Giants at three. I think they do want to take their quarterback. I think they're lucky to have a guy fall to him, and they take Cam Ward here, number three. Number four, the Patriots. Okay, we're gonna go offensive weapons. We're gonna build around Drake May, and we're gonna see what we got. Obviously, he looks really good, but we really want to see him maximize his potential, and weapons is the way to do that. So we're gonna take Tetaroya first. Jags here at five. Definitely need help on the offensive line, but again, I think you can go there in later rounds. We're going to take the value. We're going to take Will Johnson. Six, the Oakland Raiders. We're going to take Abdul Carter for them. Max Crosby is an excellent edge rusher. He loves Oakland or LA now, whatever. Or not LA, Las Vegas, sorry. They the Raiders switch teams like it's ridiculous. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Crosby, he seems like he's not thrilled with losing all the time. Although he loves the franchise, he's not happy about the situation. I don't blame him. So maybe they trade him. Or if they keep him there, they got a guy to compliment him and build around. So either way, I think you can't go wrong with that. Abdul Carter's crazy off the edge. I think he's gonna be amazing. Jets at seven. Take Luther Burden. We're not sure we're not sure Devontae's gonna be around. We're not sure Rodgers gonna be around. We've got Garrett Wilson, but we need more pieces. So we're gonna take Luther Burden there. Eight. Carolina is gonna address the defensive side of the ball, and specifically the defensive line is where they're gonna go, and they're gonna take Mason Graham. All right, number nine, New Orleans. Tough pick. I'm gonna replace the corner that you just lost in Marshawn Lattimore, or at least attempt to, right? We're gonna go after Benjamin Morrison. 10, the Bears. I'm locked in on this pick. It's Ashton Genty for me. So they need a running back. I know you've got Swift. He's banged up all the time. I think that's a good way of taking pressure off of Caleb Williams, and they got to load the box. So We're going Ashton Genty. 11, San Fran. Do like the tackles here, but I think they're going to lose their corner that they really like. And I think we're going to try and replace him. So we're going to go with we're going to go Siobhan Revel. Now, if he hadn't gotten hurt this year, I think he has more time to put tape out that really solidifies him um, as a player. But I think most people know that the talent is there and that he's produced and that it's going to translate. So 12, Tennessee. Hopefully you recapped a lot of capital from trading with Dallas. You should. They moved up, I mean, quite a few spots. So uh, yeah, I think you like where you're at. You still got the option to get a guy that you really like here, and hopefully recoup some solid picks um, as compensation. So we're gonna take Will Campbell. The short arms thing is really the only reason why it seems everybody's low on him, even though they're not, obviously. Um, yeah, he might play guard, but I think he can play tackle. So either way, you can't go wrong with that. The talent is there. 13, Miami's going to address the offensive line. I hate to be redundant, but they have to. It's a huge need for them. Take Josh Simmons. Colts at 14. Um, we have a solid cornerback that we can go after. We do, and I like it a lot, actually. Jahdae Barron at 14 for Indy. If PFF wants to load. All right, 15, Atlanta. Hmm. Let's do it. Let's take a Mecca Buka for Atlanta. Right? You got Drake London, you got Darnell Mooney, now you got Emeka Buka, you got Kyle Pitts, you got Bijan. I mean, you're going to get everything out of Penix with that offense. So you're going to know what you've got pretty quick. I think that's a nice move. Arizona, I think Arizona would have liked to have taken him if he had fallen to them. Still some good receiving options here, but I think you're reaching for some of those guys there. And I think they try and shore up either the offensive line or the defensive line. And they've got, I mean, top 10 talent here that fell to them at number 16 in Kelvin Banks. That's a dream. 17, Cincinnati Bengals. Really good pieces for sure. The safety position is a dire position of need, and it's a very valuable one. As much as people say that it's not, I'm not sure I understand that, but to me, it certainly is. I'm taking Malachi Starks here. 18, uh, Seahawks. They've got an incredible run game between Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet. Gino can run too when he wants to, although he's definitely getting up there. And we're gonna take the best guard in the class, Tyler Booker at 18 for the Seahawks. I love that pick for them. 19, yeah, we're gonna be a little bit basic, right? Maybe not. Tyler Warren. They need a good tight end. Tyler Warren is incredible, can block, can be a nightmare in the receiving game. You build around Bo Nix, that's best case scenario for them. So 20, the Buccaneers. Probably gonna go defense here. Bucks have a pretty solid offense. If you've got a receiver that you really like, maybe go for that. Obviously, you got incredible running backs. Let's go with the edge rusher that we think that they like and would fit them. Let's take Jalen Walker. Can play linebacker too. They need a linebacker as well. There you go. 21, Pittsburgh. I always ask, are we going quarterback here? It's too early, I think. I don't know. It depends on how desperate you guys are for the position, but I think that maybe they can get their guy a little later. So I think if you get Trey Amos here, that's a really good fit in that team. Joey Porter Jr. has been decent, but help him out. All right, LA. So they just played Minnesota last night in the playoffs. They looked really good. Um, they did throw to Tyler Higbee a lot, and Tyler Higbee, I think you can improve at that position. Do we want to go Colson Loveland? It's tempting. Let's do it. Let's go Colson Loveland. Get another weapon in there in the receiving game for them between Nakua and Cup, and now a tight end that can really light it up for you. I think that's gonna be a nightmare to stop. And Stafford has looked good still. So 23 Chargers. Obviously, everybody talks about Colson Loveland going there because of the Michigan connection with Harbaugh. Um, but he's gone. I think it makes your choice a little bit easier for you, and you go after the edge position, right? You try and help out Bosa, who's aging, and try and generate some more pass rush from that position. So let's go Nick Scorton. Good size, kind of fell down the board a little bit. I think he's good value there. 24, the Packers. Probably looking for help in the secondary, considering Jair is gone. Darian Porter might be a bit of a reach here, although he is a pretty solid prospect. I don't think that's where they want to go. I think with the edge rushers you've got on the board here, I don't think you can say no to that. Question is, which one do you want to take? And I think they like Jack Sawyer. I think he fits their style of defense. And obviously, after that Texas game, his stock really shot up. You could see what he could do rushing the passer and creating turnovers. All right, 25. So we got the Texans. Again, some of these receivers went a little bit early. You would have liked to have seen a guy fall to you there, but it does potentially make the decision a little bit easier for us. Um, and we're gonna take Wyatt Milam. He's gonna play guard for us, and we're gonna help CJ Stroud behind the offensive line. All right, 26. We've got Washington. We are going to protect Jaden Daniels. And we're going to get a tackle for him. Question is, which one do you like? And we are going to take Arianti Ursary, 26 to Washington. 27, Baltimore. Again, would love to go to receiver there. Tempting. But we're going to take a tackle as well. We're going to protect Lamar, give him time, which is a nightmare. He's already, a huge threat in the running game and the passing game, scrambling. Take Armin Membu. All right, 28, Minnesota. Yeah, you got an aging Aaron Jones. I think your second running back is not good. We're gonna take a Marion Hampton here. Really good value at the pick for 28. 29, I'm always going defensive interior first. And unless, an absolute stud at the receiver position falls to you, then you take that. But we're gonna go defensive interior, Kenneth Grant. Perfect value there. 30, Philadelphia Eagles. Well, we know that Philly likes to dominate in the trenches, and we're going to get them a guard. They need a guard. We're going to go Tate Ratledge, who is an excellent guard. All right, 31, Kansas City. A couple of guys have fallen down the boards here to you, and you really like to see that. And they're going to take James Pierce Jr. High ceiling, speed, size. Needs to fill out, but it's a good fit for them. And then lastly, 32, Detroit. We're going to take an edge rusher as well for them, I think. Yeah, Micah Williams. Yeah, awesome. All right, there it is. That is the Shedeur Sanders to Dallas mock draft special. There it is. Quick little recap for you there. You want to take a peek? All right. Appreciate it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.